I'm Danielle with Rodan Fields Dermatologists, and like I mentioned earlier, I have partnered with the doctors that created Proactive, and that's what really perked my ears up about the company was who the doctors were, what they've done in the dermatological community, and that I knew that they were creating a line that I can trust. So I thought I'd one of my favorite things too is I really have a marketing major background and have worked in lots of different careers and companies ranging from real estate to education. And what perked my ears about this was it's a social commerce company and we can leverage the doctor's brand. And so they are featured in numerous television, media, print. And so I was going to play a quick article just because I talk about the doctors, and I think we all know what Proactive is, but I'm going to play a little clip from them when they were featured on the opening bell, just so you can kind of meet them and hear their vision.
Is Rodan Fields. We started Rodan Fields back in 2002. It is a skincare company that is a platform for us to deliver other high-quality products that treat specific problems that also, like acne, affect people's self-esteem. And we created this product, initially sold it at retail, and in the last 5 years, we have entered the direct selling model, which has been so exciting because it has enabled us to help other people, especially women, become entrepreneurs. So will you keep in the same style of marketing the new products in terms of infomercials? No infomercial at all. Those are two separate companies. Guthrie Ranker is Proactive Solution. Rodan Fields is a separate entity. We are the founders, and that is through the direct selling venue, which means today social networking, social commerce, creating micro entrepreneurs who are out there with their own businesses. And so we control the brand, the messaging, the integrity, and consultants are who are selling this brand.
Terrific, terrific. What are you seeing in the retail environment right now? How would you characterize things, the business climate?
Well, we've been out of the retail environment now for 5 or 6 years. We found it a very difficult model for us to give a message. What we learned when we were at retail is that people were coming to buy our product not because of the advertising that the department store was doing, but it was really word of mouth. Again, just like Proactive, it was all about word of mouth. And the best business that really harnesses the power of word of mouth is direct selling. And that's why we chose this channel for our brand.
I see. And in terms of, I guess when I say retail, I mean the overall environment, because for the most part, not necessarily just retail stores, but direct selling included in that. Because the environment has been tough. Consumers are sitting on money. They're very value conscious. Are you seeing that in the direct selling model as well?
Not at all. We're seeing tremendous growth. In fact, we're growing 105% compounded annual growth rate, which is stunning. So we were born in the recession in 2008. And what we're seeing is when you have a brand or product, skincare that really works, when we can get as close as we can in our medical offices with results that you can buy at home, people are willing and interested in having those changes and having that great skin. Go ahead.
And when you combine that with phenomenal consultants, which we have been attracting, it's just amazing the quality of people, primarily women, stay-at-home moms, right, ex-military officers, teachers. It is astounding. People of all ages, 20 to 70.
Yeah.
And you watch what they are able to do with this business. They're very exciting. Really a great growth stories. Ladies, thank you very much for joining us. Dr. Katie Rodan and Dr. Kathy Fields will be watching the developments. Thanks very much.
Bottom right.
Bottom right?
Yep.
Okay. I forget I had my mouse at the...
Are there other videos we can watch?
Anyway, so I just wanted you to kind of see who the doctors were, and that's just one area that they've been featured. And that article is even a little bit dated. She mentioned 105% growth, and at our annual convention a couple weeks ago, we were at 106.5 annually. So we are the 4th largest, fastest growing skincare company in the U.S. behind companies that have been around for 30 plus years. So it's just pretty impressive speaking to how our products work. So, and the doctors mentioned too, they do both maintain clinical practices in the Bay Area, and they also teach at Stanford and UCSF. So very well poised and recognized and qualified to develop the skincare that they do. So I'm going to just talk really briefly about the skincare. I know many of you have heard this before, but sometimes you pick up a little something new, and maybe you know someone that's in need of some great skincare. So our Soothe regimen here, we've got 4 regimens that treat 95% of people's skin concerns. Our Soothe regimen here is for red, irritated skin. It's our least medicated of our regimens, and so people that have tried everything on their skin, that are scared of that, this is a regimen that will work for people that have that kind of sensitivity in their skin. So whether it's rosacea, psoriasis, it does exactly what it says. It goes into your skin and it soothes it and it restores it back to its normal state. And all of our products are color coded and they're numbered. So 1, 2, 3, 4, super easy to use, takes just a minute in your daily routine. Our next regimen over there on the far right, the yellow regimen, that's Reverse. And it reverses all the sun damage that we've experienced over the years as we age. And it helps with dullness and dark marks. And, you know, it's just great for those of us that have forgotten to wear sunscreen in all the years. And we were in Nordstrom a few years back, as the doctors mentioned, and that was actually our #1 selling clinical brand in that market. And then our next product here is Unblemish. Different than Proactive, it has a different medicated base to it. This is a sulfur base. And so whether you've struggled with acne, you know, your whole life, or as an adult, you've, you know, your skin's changed.